Here we go then, race 3 of the season gets underway at Monza. It's VX Dave on pole position with a lightning getaway in the blue and yellow Renault. Look at Bareback coming through in the second row of the grid in the two-tone green Renault, and one of the BMWs, I think that Stiggy, is all the way up to 4th position already. VX Dave's stolen a little bit of a march, but look, it's everybody else for second place. There goes Brave in second place with Bareback, with Apex with the 2 BMWs behind. Next up, I think Cordless, last year's runner-up, yep, in the red and blue Renault. Getting a good start there, currently running 70s. Under pressure from Skids though as they head down to the second chicane. And it's everybody for second place it seems as well. Look how close these guys are. Bareback looking at the inside, he just ducks out of it. Brave maintains second position, but Brave gets a slow exit, so does Bareback. This gives Apex a chance. He can't quite do it though, and he's locked back in 4th position. So it's VX Dave, it's Brave, it's Bareback running wide, going sideways in the two-tone green Renault there. Teammate of Extreme B, Simon. And then no gap at all back to Apex in the other blue and yellow Renault. And then the 2 BMWs, and it looks like Cordless is now coming up side by side with one of the BMWs as they head into the final chicane. Bareback putting Brave under pressure up ahead, and that, is there contact there? That looked like Skids. It's close between Skids and there's contact. There goes Cordless wide, out into the gravel, he's back on, and everything just settling down a bit, or is it? Because actually it looks like Apex is trying to make a move on Bareback. That's a solid move going into the final corner there. Nice and clean, the guys come out of the corner now, and it's going to be a slipstream fest down the straight. VX Dave out in the lead, pulling a little bit of a gap at the moment, but there is no gaps going on here because Apex is now on the march again, closing in on Brave. Will he be able to make a move? Will he be close enough to make a move into the first chicane? I don't think so. Let's watch on the brakes, they're both pretty even. Turning in, and then we'll look a little bit further back at the guys behind. It's all very close here. And we've got Cordless behind Skids. These guys going well, go on board briefly with Cordless coming out onto out of the first chicane. And look at the slipstream, it does have a big effect down here. We're already going quicker than Skids ahead. Is there going to be an opportunity for a move, I wonder, as we head down? Nothing yet. Oh yes, look at that, what an excellent bit of outbraking. No, he's gone too deep, that's too deep, that's not going to work, and he might have to cede that position. What's happening behind? He's just about got through. Skids didn't manage to quite get back through on him. That was a good move. Out in front, Brave only 3/10, 4/10 behind VX Dave, and it is 3 for the lead at the moment. The 2 blue and yellow cars sandwiching the black and yellow Momo livery car of Brave, and these guys having an excellent run out in front. A little bit further back, got DTI Dave running on his own at the moment in the BMW, but I think he'd be quite happy with that 4th position. The BMW not showing quite the same pace as the Renaults so far this weekend, and not as much promise as it had at previous round at Sugo. Things are sort of settling down a little bit, but Apex is looking really racy at the moment. Look, he's diving in and out of that slipstream. Not an opportunity for a move just yet though. Further back, Sammy running in an excellent 9th place at the moment. That's a really good, solid showing from him at the moment. I think he'd be quite pleased with that. And Lee rounding up the top 10. Bareback, we understand had a drive-through, which is why he's dropped all the way to the back, more or less. With Stig in the background there in the BMW, but back to the front we go, and oh my goodness, look how close this is now. We're going to go on board with Apex as he's 3rd of 3 cars at the moment. And watch how these guys use the slipstream to try and make a move with the guy in front. These guys of course running the same type of car, run by different teams, different setups, but all pretty similar on pace. All on the brakes, there's a bit of lock up to see if it's VX Dave or Brave. I think it might be on VX Dave's car. All looking pretty even. Brave taking a bit of curve, that might give an opportunity, that has given an opportunity, and Apex takes no second invitation, gets straight up the inside. And now it's two blue and yellow cars out in front. It's exactly what they want, but they've outscored all the other teams in both races at Sugo, and they're looking to do it again here today, first race at Monza. Just looking back a little way, we've got Mark having a relatively lonely race when you consider how close together a lot of the other guys are at the moment, but looking to bring home a solid points position. And we haven't said much about Simon, who's running yet again a fantastic 7th position in the two-tone green Renault, teammate to Bareback. And it is really a stream of Renaults apart from DTI Dave, who's holding up the BMW flag there in 4th position. We're going to go on board with DTI Dave coming out the final turn, and a clear line of sight in front, because it's these guys up front who are really close together now. The two teammates drafting one another, just not much to choose between them at the moment, but it certainly does seem that VX Dave's struggling a little bit without the slipstream. These guys are able to capitalise on that quite a bit. That was Brave going over the curb there, and looked like Apex got a better run there than VX Dave. Yes, he has. Look at this, and they're battling for the lead. Apex dives to what is now the inside, which would be the outside from the next chicane, but he's got a fantastic run. I think he might have a little bit of an overlap, maybe not quite. Oh, that's tight. He really did break very late. VX Dave's his teammate gives some space, and it's all very neat and tidy, and Apex takes the lead. But it is still the two blue and yellow Renaults out in front, albeit swap positions, and VX Dave very quick through there, Apex not so quick through there. Apex on the defensive, and Brave can really sniff something there. Almost looked like contact there. I don't think there was, but almost looked like a bit of contact as they went out onto the back straight. And these three really nose to tail. Brave trying to take advantage on the outside there. Don't think he's got quite enough pace. VX Dave was following his teammate in the slipstream there. These guys look over the curbs. VX Dave looking good out of there. That might give him a run back on his teammate. And Brave following along in third. Let's go on board with Brave in the black and yellow Momo car. And the two teammates are still squabbling out in front. This really is quite sensational to watch. The slipstream effect around this track does make for some absolutely fantastic racing. Side by side and overtakes. Here we go again. So this time it's the other way around. This time it's VX Dave in second, chasing his teammate. His teammate trying to break the slipstream as VX Dave did to him on the previous lap. But really, VX Dave's got an overlap. Look at the speed coming down the straight there. And VX Dave, is he going to do it? Yes, he breaks around the outside. So just as Apex did to VX Dave in the previous lap, but a different corner. And now Brave is trying to get in on the app as well. Looking a little bit further back, we have got more drama going on between these guys. This is Mark and Lee, good friends, and keeping it clean again. Lovely driving from these guys, and all three of these really quite close together, because we've got Simon in the green Renault just ahead of them. So this could be quite a fascinating battle. All over 7th place. It's worth 4 points for 7th place. All these guys are in the points at the moment, with Sammy rounding them off in 10th. We haven't said much about Sammy's teammate. This is Skids running in P5, and he's now putting the pressure on DTI Dave's BMW. There's contact. Is there contact in the background there? Extreme Beef with a bit of an issue, and Mark and Lee both get through. Not quite sure what happened there. And looking a bit further ahead, Brave has got ahead of Apex. We gather there was contact there at the previous corner. And these guys all still quite close together, all still well within the slipstream of each other. There is only 1.2 seconds between first and third at this stage. The draft is massive, and this isn't over until the last lap by any stretch. And look in the background, it's a similar thing happening with Skids. Skids really putting under pressure DTI Dave in his BMW. DTI Dave really seems to be struggling a bit for straight line speed. Skids pulls out of the toe. Is he going for a move? No, he keeps it very, very tidy there. Back to the front runners where it's all at, and there is now only a second between first and third as everybody sits in that draft and they're just towing off of one another. Apex now looking for another move, and he's done it. He's already passed Brave going into the first chicane there. Excellent move, another tidy move, and he'll go on the hunt for his own teammate. And this is the last lap, so this could be very interesting indeed. These guys, look at these guys still together. We've got Mark, Lee and Simon, all three of them together. And it looks like, is that Lee's just made a move on Mark? That was a lovely move. Simon backs out of it. These guys are still fighting, but that was clever driving by Simon. He backed out, but he's probably kept within the slipstream. So that might give them a chance on this final lap. Skid's still trying a move on DTI Dave, cannot find a way through. And they are ever so close. It is still the two blue and yellow cars though that are out in the lead coming through here, and this is looking very tight indeed. It still could be any one of these three to win the race. You've got to say though, two blue and yellow cars look like they're breaking away just slightly now. That might mean a blue and yellow car for the win for the third time in a row. And as they come into the chicane for the last time, oh, VX Dave clobbers over the curb. And oh, it's a bit too much. He's also got a slowdown penalty. He pulls out the way. He's trying to lose that slowdown penalty. Apex takes the lead again though. This looks like it could be first time win for Apex for this season. VX Dave, we understand, has not managed to shrug that penalty. He's got a 2-second penalty. He's holding second place on the track, but this doesn't look good. And I think Brave, yes, even if it doesn't take him on track, Brave is going to take second place, but it is Apex who takes his first win of the season. That's the third win for the Team Emochi blue and yellow Renaults, and an excellent drive by him, keeping a cool head. These three really pushing each other to the absolute limit, and that's Brave takes a fantastic second place with the penalty for VX Dave, who comes home in third place. DTI Dave just about, no, I think Skid's got him on the line. And Cordless takes the 5th place. We've got Lee and Mark and Simon still really close together, and I think Sammy took home the final points there. A really dramatic race in the opener here at Monza.